Imagine this: you wake up, step out of bed, and notice your legs feel weaker than they used to. Climbing stairs feels like hiking a mountain. Standing for too long becomes a chore. You brush it off as just aging, but what if I told you that it's not just aging? What if it's something you're eating, or not eating, every morning? Hi, and welcome to Senior Healthcare, the channel where we decode aging with science-backed advice you can use every single day. Today, we're diving into a shocking truth: muscle loss in your legs after 60 doesn't have to happen. In fact, you can stop it, even reverse it, just by changing what you eat first thing in the morning. Because here's the reality: after 60, your body doesn't absorb or use nutrients the way it used to. If you skip this one critical nutrient when you start your day, your muscles, especially your leg muscles, could slowly begin to waste away. This isn't just about looks or strength. This is about balance, independence, preventing falls, and living longer, better. So, stay with me as we uncover the science behind age-related muscle loss, the foods that secretly make it worse, and the one food you should eat first every day to turn it all around. Your legs don't have to get weaker. Let's show them some love, starting at breakfast. When most people think about aging, they focus on wrinkles, gray hair, or memory loss. But there's something more critical that often goes unnoticed: the gradual loss of strength in the legs. And it doesn't happen all at once. It sneaks up silently, one small change at a time. Maybe you notice you're getting winded going upstairs. Or that your legs feel shaky after standing too long. Perhaps you've stopped bending down to pick things up off the floor because it's harder than it used to be. These aren't just signs of getting older. They are signs that your leg muscles are starting to waste away. Muscle loss doesn't just impact your ability to move, it affects your entire life. Seniors with weaker leg muscles are more likely to experience falls, fractures, and hospitalizations. But it goes even deeper. When leg muscles weaken, your balance suffers. You begin to shuffle rather than walk with confidence. You may rely more on walls, canes, or people to help you move around. This reduces your sense of independence and freedom, two of the most powerful indicators of happiness in later life. It's also mentally draining. Losing mobility can cause anxiety and depression in seniors. When you don't trust your own legs, you feel vulnerable. Many older adults start avoiding activities they used to enjoy. Walking to the market, gardening, visiting friends, even cooking, these simple tasks can feel like big challenges when your legs can't support you. And the less you move, the faster your muscles waste away. It becomes a dangerous cycle. But the most heartbreaking part is this: it's all preventable. Muscle loss is not inevitable. In fact, it can be reversed, even in your 70s or 80s, with the right habits and nutrition. The human body is incredibly adaptive. Your muscles respond quickly to change, especially when you give them the fuel they need to rebuild. And that starts with one simple shift: changing what you eat in the morning. The average senior eats toast, cereal, or maybe skips breakfast entirely. None of these habits support muscle strength. In fact, they may accelerate muscle loss. Breakfast is your body's first chance to receive nutrients after an overnight fast. If you start your day with sugar or empty carbs, you miss the opportunity to trigger muscle protein synthesis, the process that builds and maintains muscle tissue. Without the right fuel, your body begins to cannibalize your own muscle to keep your systems running. Over time, that means weaker legs, more fatigue, and a higher risk of injury. Imagine your leg muscles as a bank account. Every morning, you have a chance to make a deposit or a withdrawal. The food you choose determines which one you're doing. Most seniors are unknowingly making withdrawals. That's why leg strength fades faster than it should. But if you make the right deposit first thing in the morning, you kickstart muscle repair, improve your balance, and gain more energy for the entire day. So, what should you be eating? There's one food in particular that stands out, a food rich in complete protein, highly absorbable, and proven to support muscle maintenance in seniors. It's not exotic or expensive. In fact, it might already be in your fridge. The key is knowing how and when to eat it. In the next section, we're going to reveal that food, and exactly how to use it to protect your legs from further wasting. Because once your leg strength is gone, it's a long road back. But if you take the right action now, you can stay strong, mobile, and independent for years to come. Let's get to the most important part, the one food you need to eat first every day if you want to stop, and even reverse, leg muscle loss after 60. So, what is this powerful food that could protect your leg muscles and even reverse years of gradual wasting? It's not a fancy supplement, not a mystery powder from a health store, and certainly not a trend you'll see on a magazine cover. It's something simple, natural, and backed by science: eggs. Yes, eggs. Whole eggs, especially when eaten in the morning, provide your body with high-quality protein, essential amino acids, and critical nutrients like vitamin D and B12, all of which play a central role in preventing muscle breakdown. They're nature's perfect muscle-preserving food. Let's break it down. Each whole egg contains around 6 to 7 grams of complete protein. That means it has all 9 essential amino acids that your muscles need to rebuild and stay strong. For seniors, the amino acid leucine is especially important. Leucine acts like an ignition key, it signals your body to start building muscle. Eggs are one of the richest natural sources of leucine. Eating them in the morning immediately tells your muscles, it's time to grow and repair. You might be thinking, I already eat eggs sometimes. But here's the thing, it's not just about eating eggs randomly. It's about making them the first thing you eat after waking up. Why? Because your muscles have been in a fasted state overnight. They're primed to absorb nutrients, and if you give them high-quality protein like eggs first thing in the morning, the muscle-building response is significantly stronger than if you eat that same protein later in the day. There's strong science behind this. Multiple studies have shown that seniors who eat high-protein breakfasts have better muscle retention, more leg strength, and better balance than those who start the day with carbohydrates or skip breakfast altogether. One study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed at least 30 grams of protein at breakfast had improved muscle mass and mobility compared to those who distributed protein unevenly throughout the day. But that's not all. Eggs also contain vitamin D, a crucial nutrient for maintaining muscle strength and function. Many seniors are deficient in vitamin D without even realizing it. Low levels can lead to muscle weakness, poor balance, and a greater risk of falls. The yolk of the egg is where this powerful vitamin is stored, which is why you should never throw away the yolk. It's a mistake many make when they're told to eat just the whites. Then there's choline, another nutrient found in eggs that's essential for nerve function and muscle control. Strong legs don't just require strong muscles, they need strong connections between your brain and your body. Choline supports those connections, keeping your reflexes sharp and your movements more coordinated. You might wonder, but aren't eggs bad for cholesterol? That's a myth that has been thoroughly debunked. For the vast majority of people, eating eggs does not raise harmful cholesterol levels. In fact, eggs can raise HDL, the good cholesterol, which actually helps protect your heart. Seniors should not fear whole eggs. The benefits for muscle, brain, and nerve health far outweigh the outdated concerns. The magic of eating eggs in the morning goes beyond nutrients. It sets the tone for the rest of the day. Protein takes longer to digest, which means you'll feel fuller, have more sustained energy, and be less likely to reach for sugary snacks later on. This stable blood sugar also protects your muscles, since high insulin spikes from sugary breakfasts can actually increase muscle breakdown. So how many eggs should you eat? Research suggests that older adults need more protein than younger people to stimulate muscle repair. A good starting point is 2 to 3 whole eggs in the morning, depending on your size, appetite, and activity level. Pair them with a serving of fiber, like sautéed spinach, tomatoes, or a slice of avocado, and you have a perfect, muscle-protecting breakfast. You can scramble them, boil them, poach them, the method doesn't matter as much as the timing. Eat them as your first meal. Even if you wake up late, skip the toast and grab the eggs. You'll be fueling your muscles when they need it the most. And if you're someone who doesn't like eggs or can't eat them, don't worry. There are alternatives we'll talk about soon, but eggs remain the gold standard. They're affordable, accessible, and highly effective. There's a reason Olympic athletes, bodybuilders, and senior nutritionists recommend them as a foundation for strength. For seniors, the impact of this one small change, making eggs your first meal of the day, can be extraordinary. Over time, you may notice you have more strength in your legs, less fatigue when walking, and better stability. Your muscles will feel more alive, because they are. They're no longer being broken down for fuel. They're being rebuilt, maintained, and protected. Too many seniors accept weakness as an unavoidable part of aging. But science says otherwise. You can remain strong, mobile, and active for decades, if you start giving your muscles what they crave. And that begins with what you eat the moment your feet touch the floor. Your legs have carried you through life. They've climbed stairs, walked miles, held your children, and supported your body through every chapter. Don't let them down now. They deserve nourishment, especially after 60. And the best way to start? Crack a few eggs, and eat them first. Now that you know the power of protein, especially in the form of eggs, let's go deeper. Because while eggs are a fantastic start, they're just one part of the bigger picture. In the next section, we'll look at other critical nutrients that help seniors not only preserve, but rebuild, their leg muscles faster than they thought possible, including some surprising foods and combinations that activate muscle repair even more effectively. You've already learned that eating eggs first thing in the morning gives your leg muscles a strong foundation, but that's just the beginning. Building, repairing, and maintaining muscle, especially in the legs, requires a team of powerful nutrients working together. After 60, your body doesn't just need more nutrients. It needs specific ones that target muscle recovery, prevent further breakdown, and enhance strength and mobility. First on the list is protein, and not just any protein. You need complete protein sources that contain all essential amino acids. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at turning protein into muscle, a process called muscle protein synthesis. This means seniors actually need more protein than younger adults to get the same muscle building effects. Most experts now recommend seniors aim for 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. So, if you weigh 70 kilograms, about 154 pounds, that's roughly 85 to 105 grams of protein daily, spread out over meals. But it's not just about quantity. The timing and quality matter just as much. Every meal should have 25 to 30 grams of protein, ideally from sources like eggs, fish, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, lentils, tofu, and lean meats like chicken or turkey. These foods digest slowly, provide a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles, and keep you full longer, preventing snacking on nutrient-poor foods that accelerate muscle wasting. Next, let's talk about vitamin D, a critical nutrient for muscle strength, balance, and coordination. Vitamin D helps your muscles contract properly and reduces the risk of falls. Yet, up to 70% of seniors are deficient in it. That's because as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D, and many diets lack sufficient amounts. Low levels of vitamin D are strongly linked to muscle weakness, especially in the legs. This can lead to instability, slow walking speed, and even difficulty rising from a chair. To support your legs, make sure you're getting at least 800 to 1000 IU of vitamin D daily, either through fortified foods like eggs, fatty fish, like salmon and sardines, mushrooms, or a high-quality supplement, if needed. Be sure to check your levels with a simple blood test. Replenishing this one vitamin can dramatically improve your leg strength, posture, and balance over time. Closely tied to vitamin D is calcium, not just for bones, but for muscle contraction. If you want your legs to move smoothly and powerfully, they need a steady supply of calcium. Many seniors cut dairy out of their diet due to digestive issues or fear of weight gain, but low calcium intake puts your muscles and bones at serious risk. Choose lactose-free yogurt, almond milk fortified with calcium, leafy greens like kale or bok choy, and small fish with edible bones like sardines. If dairy isn't an option, these alternatives still provide the muscle fuel you need. Another key player in reversing muscle loss is omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as flax seeds, walnuts, and chia seeds. Omega-3s don't just support heart health, they actively fight the low-grade inflammation that accelerates muscle breakdown in older adults. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who took omega-3 supplements built more muscle than those who didn't, even with the same amount of exercise and protein intake. Inflammation is a hidden enemy of aging muscles. It causes your muscle cells to become resistant to the signals that tell them to grow and repair. Omega-3s work like tiny fire extinguishers, cooling down inflammation and creating a more supportive environment for muscle recovery. Including omega-3s daily, through food or a high-quality fish oil supplement, is like giving your leg muscles an internal massage every day. Now let's talk about a mineral that most people forget: magnesium. Magnesium plays a direct role in muscle contraction and relaxation. When you're low in magnesium, your muscles can cramp, twitch, or feel stiff. Seniors with magnesium deficiency often experience leg pain, restless legs at night, or a general sense of fatigue in their lower body. Magnesium also supports protein synthesis and energy production, two essential processes for keeping your legs strong. To boost magnesium, include foods like pumpkin seeds, spinach, almonds, black beans, and whole grains. If you're struggling with leg cramps, especially at night, magnesium may be the missing link. A small magnesium supplement before bed can also help improve sleep quality, which further enhances muscle repair overnight. Let's not forget about B vitamins, especially B12 and B6. These vitamins support nerve function, which is crucial for muscle control. Weak leg muscles aren't always about the muscle tissue alone. Sometimes, the problem lies in the communication between your brain and your legs. When B12 levels are low, seniors often report numbness, tingling, or weakness in their legs. This can lead to instability and an increased risk of falls. Unfortunately, B12 deficiency is extremely common after age 60 because the stomach produces less acid, which is needed to absorb B12 from food. If you felt dizzy, off balance, or not steady on your feet, it's worth checking your B12 levels. Eat more B12-rich foods like eggs, dairy, fish, and fortified cereals. If needed, your doctor may recommend a sublingual B12 supplement that bypasses digestion. Another unsung hero for leg muscle strength is creatine. While many people associate creatine with bodybuilders, studies now show that seniors benefit significantly from it. Creatine is a naturally occurring compound that helps muscles produce energy during movement. Supplementing with it can improve strength, increase walking speed, and even enhance brain function in older adults. It's especially helpful when combined with resistance training. Just a small daily dose, about 3 to 5 grams, can make a noticeable difference in leg strength and endurance over time. Finally, there's one more nutrient that can't be overlooked: water. Dehydration is a hidden cause of muscle fatigue in seniors. When your muscles don't get enough water, they become sluggish, weak, and prone to injury. Proper hydration helps transport nutrients, remove waste products, and keep your joints lubricated. Seniors often lose their sense of thirst, so it's important to consciously drink water throughout the day. Adding a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon can improve absorption and provide a small dose of electrolytes. Each of these nutrients works together to protect your leg muscles from decline. But no nutrient works alone. Your body needs a full team, just like a building needs strong materials, a solid blueprint, and the right tools. If one piece is missing, the structure suffers. When you start your day with the right food, like eggs, and then continue supporting your muscles throughout the day with protein, vitamin D, omega-3s, magnesium, and hydration, you create an environment where your legs can thrive. You're not just slowing down the aging process. You're reversing it. The body is always trying to heal. Even after 60, 70, or 80, your muscles are listening. Feed them what they need, and they will respond. Now that we've explored the essential nutrients for reversing leg muscle loss, let's bring it all together in your daily eating habits, a simple plan you can follow every day to stay strong, independent, and mobile for years to come. So, there you have it. Muscle loss after 60 isn't just about aging, it's about missing out on the right nutrition, the right timing, and the right daily habits. Your legs are your foundation. They carry you through life, help you stay mobile, and protect you from dangerous falls. But without the proper fuel, especially first thing in the morning, they slowly start to weaken, leaving you feeling tired, wobbly, and dependent on others. But here's the good news, you have the power to stop this decline, and even reverse it. Just by adding high-quality protein like eggs to your morning routine, and ensuring your diet includes nutrients like vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, omega-3s, and B vitamins, you give your legs exactly what they need to grow stronger, not weaker. Imagine waking up and feeling steady on your feet again. Walking upstairs without holding the railing. Standing from a chair with ease. Feeling energized, confident, and independent, not worried about losing your balance or falling. This isn't a dream. This is your future if you start making small, consistent changes today. And remember, it's never too late. Even if you've already lost some strength, your muscles are still capable of bouncing back. The human body is amazing. With the right foods, a few simple exercises, and a daily routine that supports muscle health, you can rebuild your strength at any age. If this video helped you, imagine how many other seniors need to hear this message. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share it with a friend, a family member, or someone in your community who needs it. You could help someone avoid a fall, stay out of a nursing home, or simply feel strong again. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Here on Senior Health Care, we bring you weekly videos packed with life-changing tips for living longer, stronger, and healthier. From nutrition secrets to senior-safe workouts and disease prevention, we cover it all. Your legs deserve your attention. Your health deserves your action. And your life, no matter your age, deserves strength, stability, and confidence. So tomorrow morning, remember this, eat smart. Move more. Protect your legs. And start your day in a way that supports your strength, not steals it. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.